Hola mi gente, welcome to my live stream. It's been a day. It shouldn't be too bad, but you know, kind of long. Today I want to do a chit chat, get ready with me on this live stream, and I was thinking on doing like a soft kind of glam makeup look. So let's go with that today. I am going to post this on YouTube, on Facebook, letting you guys know that I am live. That way you can join me. And welcome to everyone who is here. Welcome to everyone who decided to, just watch the replay because you weren't able to watch it on live. I appreciate all the views, all the watching time, all the live chats, everything. I appreciate everything. So I'm gonna start with some primer, but before we even begin, you guys, have you watched the Frozen trailer, the Frozen 2 trailer? John saw it as soon as it dropped, and then he sent a link to my phone as a text message, and I saw the trailer and I almost dropped. I'm like, oh my god, I saw this and I'm like, what's going on? What's gonna happen? It's a teaser trailer, so there was really no context. I feel like that was the best way to do something, because now I can't wait for it to be released. I want to see that movie so bad. I know a lot of people are over Frozen, first because the first movie, they kind of burnt out the music and everything, but oh my gosh, I can't wait. I feel like they're going to do so many good things with the characters. It's gonna be more, it looks like it's more action, so we'll see. I'm excited, you guys. I hope you are excited, because I'm a Disney fan and I just can't contain it. I hope I'm not the only one. The other day I went to Epcot and they had a Frozen ride there, and I haven't been there in so long and I really wanted to be there. But I also did a Fast Pass. I don't know if you know what Fast Pass is, but if you don't know, it's like an appointment that you make on your Disney app, when you go to Disney, and then you save your time to go to a ride. So for example, if I set a Fast Pass for a certain ride, I have an hour to be there. That way you don't have to do the regular line. It's just really quickly. You go in maybe 5. I think the most I've waited is 10 minutes to go in the ride. So I did the Frozen Fast Pass, but it was so late I decided not to go. But I haven't been there in a while, and I feel like with the Frozen 2 trailer, that ride is gonna be so full. Okay, so I just primed with my Benefit Professional. I don't think I'm going to mention the products, but if you have any questions on the products that I'll be using, just let me know in the live chat or in the comments. I would be, gladly, I would tell you what I used. But I'm only going to be a really nice soft glam. I'm not going to try to mention products because that way it's easier my chat with you. I get distracted really quick. So I went ahead and I skipped the ride for Frozen, but I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully it's not too bad, whenever I go, because I feel like it's gonna be. Every time a movie drops, let's say Toy Story or any type of Disney movie, the rides get so packed at Disney, it's kind of hard to get into a ride. But anyways, I hope you guys seen it. If you don't, just go and YouTube it or Google it, Frozen 2 teaser trailer. I know your jaw is going to drop as well because it was so impressive. Anyway, what did you guys do for Valentine's? I know my sister's birthday was on Valentine's Day, and she actually didn't do anything. She went to work. It was a normal day at work. I usually don't do much, but this year I decided to take time with me and my husband, sort of a short honeymoon. So we took a weekend. He actually took 3 days off for vacation I took from Wednesday to now. And, you know, we decided to just share a little bit as a couple. We had plans for Italy. I think I said on the video the classic red bow lip on my channel. I actually put or said that I was going to go to the Italy pavilion. I was going to go to the Tutto Italia restaurant. It's a really nice restaurant on Epcot, right on the Italy pavilion. But I kid you not, I wasn't sure about going because I wanted to do something like different. I've been into that restaurant a couple times, and I decided to try my luck on another restaurant that we've never been before, and that's the Cinderella's Royal Table. If you don't know what the Cinderella Royal Table is, it's a restaurant right on top of the Cinderella's castle on Magic Kingdom, and it's kind of hard to get. It's not like the, you know, it's like a big thing, but it's a kind of really hard to get. It's always packed, and every time you want to make a reservation to that restaurant, like, it's not even available, and it's not even like there's nothing available on the website. So I went into the website and there was nothing available, obviously, but I know it said to call the number instead to like make a reservation. And I woke up Sunday morning doing nothing. Like, I didn't have any plans for the day. I was like, let me just try my luck and call Cinderella's Royal Table to see if they have like any spaces available. Still haven't dropped the Hola Giselias. I still haven't dropped my Tutto Italia reservation just in case I didn't, you know, find anything at Cinderella's Royal Table. So I decided to go and call, and the girl told me that there was just one space available at 11:30, and I was like, what? I was so excited, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, that's all we have available. And I said, no, what? That's exactly what I wanted, don't worry about it. And she's like, wait, what? She couldn't even believe it. I said, yeah, because my my other reservation was like at 2 o'clock, and I wanted something more for like lunchtime. And she told me, well, there's one space available if you want it. And I decided to take it. So we had reservations for Cinderella's Royal Table. It was like my surprise for my husband for Valentine's. 5 years ago, on February 15th, he took me for the first time to Disney. So I was really excited about that. And I felt like it was a really nice way to celebrate our Disney anniversary. But it was so nice, you guys, when I went there. We actually went there late because remember I told you I was gonna do like my red lip and a really nice look. We wanted to wake up earlier, but our lazy asses didn't. So we stayed in bed for a little while, or a little longer. And then by the time I did my whole makeup, it was like 9 o'clock. So, well, 9? Yeah, 9. We were supposed to be at the restaurant at 11:30. So we got there like around 11, but by the time I get into the bus, or I get into like the monorail and all that stuff, and we get into the actual park at Magic Kingdom, there was so much traffic that we couldn't make it on time. So we were really worried. They had the monorail down, and we had to take some buses, and I'm like, they're gonna cancel our reservation, oh my god. I'm so sorry. So we just decided to call and let them know that, you know, please don't cancel the reservations, because apparently they hold your reservation for like 20 minutes. So we were really nervous that they were going to cancel our reservation. And when we called, they told us that we were fine, that we had like an hour or something like that to make it. So we didn't have to be nervous or anything. I mean, we were in the park. It was just gonna take us at least 45 minutes from the parking lot to the actual restaurant. So they hold their spot, and that was really nice. I thought that was some Disney magic right there, because I was really worried that they were going to cancel our reservation, but they didn't. So they hold their spot. We went there, all nervous, but once we got there, everything was so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. The first thing that they do is that they give you, they receive you with Cinderella on before you even go to dinner. So Cinderella and Prince Charming are right there to take pictures with you, which I thought was really nice. And I kind of knew that because I I was so nervous on like my attire, like if it was I was so nervous of what I was gonna wear and if it was appropriate for that restaurant, that I YouTube it and I saw a little clip on, you know, how it's supposed to be, and that's why I knew that she was gonna be there. Then once I went there, it's different. It's different to see it on a video than to experience it. I thought it was really nice. She was pretty. She was so pretty and really, really nice and funny. So they took us, you know, I took a picture with them, and then we went into the restaurant. And then on the restaurant, I was like a little girl. I was such a little girl, you guys. I feel like I was having a heart attack, not like an anxiety attack. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I actually, it wasn't that bad, but I was a little anxious. Let's say, I think that's better. I was a little anxious with seeing all the princesses around, because the good thing about that restaurant is that you have dinner with other princesses around. They go to your table and they say hi and you can take pictures, and there were so many princesses in there and I was just so excited. I was just a little girl. I mean, I tried to behave my age, but it was just impossible. I mean, the first princess that I saw was Aurora, and then the other one was Snow White. I saw Jasmine. I saw Ariel. Ariel was the funniest. Like, we loved Ariel so much. She was so pretty. And then what else? There was another one I can't remember well. But all the princesses were nice. The food was good. And I think we had a blast. Oh, they gave me a wand. And then they gave John a little sword, you know, like a princess sword. And they will call you like royalty. And oh my gosh, it was such a nice experience. I thought it was like the best, you know, Valentine's idea that we came up with, because it was so nice. Oh, we had a really nice table. Our view was like on the back of the castle. So I had a really nice view. What else I could tell you about it? Like I said, the food was delicious. They gave us entree, dinner, the appetizer, entree, and dessert. And we had some drinks. If you don't know, you're not supposed to drink at the Magic Kingdom. Like, that's the only park where they don't serve alcohol. But I think we found a place. They did serve alcohol on the restaurant, so we decided to indulge, you know, when in Rome, right? And it was nice. We didn't want to leave because it was so good, but by the time we ended up doing everything, it was already like almost 2:30 in the afternoon. So it was kind of late. We didn't have too much plans after that. I did have some fast passes planned for Epcot, but we were like rolling with the punches. I mean, I like to plan, but we still are very crazy like that. Like, we probably don't follow the plan that we decided. You know, there's a word for that, but I forgot. We were spontaneous. So after the dinner, or after the lunch, whatever, I decided to surprise my sister with a picture, because I know she was gonna work and she wasn't gonna do anything, so I wanted to do something special for her. And then I asked her which was her favorite princess, because the idea was, if she, let's say she said one of the ones that were on the restaurant, I was gonna take a picture or a little video telling her happy birthday and sending it to her as a birthday gift. So when I asked my sister what was her favorite princess, she did say that she doesn't have a favorite one, but if she would to choose someone from the Disney characters, that she would choose Penelope. Penelope is from the Wreck-It Ralph movie, and she's so cool. So I thought that was really cool. And John's like, well, we can't take a picture with her. She's not on the parks. And I told John, like, yes, she is. She's like right at Epcot. She's at another park. So we decided to, right after the restaurant, go to Epcot and find Vanellope for a picture and set up a happy birthday. I mean, the plan exactly didn't go as planned because all I wanted to do was for Vanellope to say like happy birthday Sunny, that's her nickname right now, or like happy birthday Sonmari, or do something like more personal. But Vanellope's character doesn't talk at all, so I couldn't do that. But we still had some selfies done, and you know, it was really nice. And I just decided to like write on text happy birthday somebody, and then I sent it to her privately, but then I also posted it on Facebook for her as, you know, just say happy birthday. She was really happy. She's like, that was the best birthday present ever. I mean, we girls are simple, you know, we get happy with the little things because sometimes it's the little things that matter. So she was really happy, and I was happy that I was able to do that. And then afterwards, I don't think we didn't do anything at Epcot. I think right after that, we had a treat, and then we went back to Magic Kingdom. And then at Magic Kingdom, we waited for Space Mountain. The line was super long. We waited like 80 minutes, but it was okay. I mean, we didn't have fast passes, so we expected to have a long wait time. And then after that, what else did we do? Obviously, we had some popcorn, and then what else did we do? Oh, we saw the fireworks, obviously. Oh, we saw the fireworks, and I also wanted to do a live on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Mariluz Makeup Corner. Sorry, I wanted to do a live stream showing you the fireworks, but my cell phone had like 1% battery. What else is new? You guys, I'm so bad at charging stuff. Like right now my cell phone has like 8%. That's just so normal on me. But I still decided to do a live stream just to see how long would take for it to die. But it died so quickly. It died like in 10 seconds it died. But I did saw the fireworks. They were just beautiful. Nothing special, you know. You just had the happily ever after show, which is normal right now. And then after that, we had some popcorn, and we took another picture right on. It was very romantic. I think I could look it up. If I find it on my phone, I'll show it to you. Hopefully you can see it from my phone. But of all the pictures, that one's the prettiest. See if I can find it. Yeah. Okay, so it's a little dark. I'm going to see if you can focus it. If I can focus it here. But do you see it? I hope you can see it. I think you can see it. But it was so pretty and just so romantic, and I just loved it. Like that was one of my favorite pictures in the entire day. So I thought it was pretty nice. And then after that, we went back home. We got home like around 1 a.m. in the morning. And then, you know, I really had to like edit some videos, so I went to bed like at 4 a.m. in the morning. I know. But yeah, that was my Valentine's. If you had something special, or even if you didn't, just let me know in the chat or in the comment section below. I really want to know what you guys did. I mean, this Valentine's was more special, but other Valentine's I've done anything, like at all, like nothing. And John is not that kind of man that would bring me chocolates and flowers, because I'm not that kind of girl. I think in my entire marriage with John, and we've been married for almost 9 years, I think he brought me flowers and chocolates twice. I think twice. I can't remember well, but I remember he bought me flowers and chocolates like 4 years ago. That weekend that he sent me to, he took me to Disney, so it was 5 years ago. Sorry, 5 years ago. That same day he brought me chocolates and flowers. Oh, so then yeah, twice, because Not because he remembered, because his dad told him. I remember he came home with chocolates and flowers, and I was like, why are you bringing chocolates and flowers? That's not you. And he's like, Dad told me. It's like, oh, well, that makes sense. You know, he's not that kind of man. And I appreciate it because there's other things that make me happy, you know. Flowers is not really one of them. I'm not that kind of girl. But it was fun. And then the second time, I really was working one time. It was like 3 years ago. And he came to my job with a really nice balloon and flowers and chocolates. I was so surprised. I was like, what did I do? What happened? I was so confused, but it was surprising. So if you're that kind of girl that like, your man doesn't bring you flowers or chocolates, I'm right there with you, girl, because my husband doesn't. I'm gonna get a blush. But yeah, it was just so funny. He's not that kind of man, and I love it that way. I really don't care. So, what else I wanted to talk about? There was a few things I wanted to mention on this chatty get ready with me. I have a list because my brain doesn't go that far. Oh, I wanted to talk about my dog. Okay, so Theseus is a 6-year-old pit bull, and we just got him last Wednesday. We kind of rescued him. My mom had it before, and she couldn't take care of him really well, so she decided, and John also wanted him, so decided to ship him here. And you guys, this dog is so beautiful, and I really love that dog, but it's kind of hard to get adjusted. He's very strong, but he is a rebel. I mean, he doesn't have any sort of training whatsoever. And he's an adult, so he's like in his prime, so he wants to mark everywhere. First time he came here, it was Wednesday. No, it was Tuesday. Oh, because we were supposed to get him Wednesday, but the shipping process it was something with the shipping process that instead of Wednesday, where we were supposed to be on vacation, they planned to do it on Tuesday instead, and we agreed. So John got the dog Tuesday. We didn't have a crate for him because I was thinking, because my boss was gonna give me a free crate, like she had a crate to spare and she wanted to give it to me. So I didn't have a crate because she wasn't there. You know, the plan was for Wednesday, so we were kind of ready, but we just still decided to go with it. And you guys, John brought the dog. That day was nice. I mean, he wasn't giving us too much trouble inside the house because he's used to being outside and we want him to stay inside instead. So we were kind of like testing the waters to see how he would react, and he seemed a little shy. Then we had to buy a kennel for him, so we took him to Petco, and on our way to Petco, it was interesting. I thought John was gonna crash because he tried, like, we had him in the back, but he kept insisting on going like in the front with us, and John was like, no, stay in the back, but he's so strong. So John's always like fighting with him instead of in sorts of like keeping him still, if that makes sense. He always wants to pull, he always wants to run, and John's like, no, you have to stay, you know, like trying to like calm him down. But we got a kennel, and then when we get back home, I mean, we got food and everything, and then when we came back home, he started marking my curtains. I have a really nice double curtain on my kitchen that goes to the pool door, like to the pool side. There's like a really nice window door there. Oh my gosh, he decided to do his business there. He was just marking it because he was like smelling around the house, and that thing is white, so I was like, no way. So I had to wash that right away. And then John was like trying to instruct him not to do that because we don't want him to mark, but I guess it's just in his nature, you know? So we started like looking around to make sure that he didn't mark anywhere else, but he also marked one of the walls and then like the back corner of our sofa. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was tough. So now that we had the crate, because my boss got it, you know, we got it from her the next day on Wednesday. Now that we have a crate, it's like easier, and he's been getting the hang of it, like the hang of the routine. I mean, because we work, so we kind of have a routine, and we decided to started, you know, getting him into the routine. So he knows he has to go to the bathroom in the mornings, and he's always in the crate for now. I know I talked with some friends, and they all agree that I have to neuter him in order to stop him to be, you know, marking everywhere. So in the meantime, he's gonna stay in the crate until he gets neutered, and then we're just, you know, building his routine. So we take him to the bathroom in the mornings when we wake up, and then when John comes from home, he takes him out. That's what we did. I mean, that's what he did earlier. He took him out, and he also decided to give him some exercise, because pit bulls are really, they're kind of calm if they're tired, you know. So you have to, like, they're full of energy, so you have to exercise them and make them lose all that energy until they're completely calm. So that's what John did. He made it run. He like takes it around our house, and he runs a lot until his energy is down. And then before we go to bed, he goes to the bathroom again. You know, he eats and drinks water, and then at night he goes to bed. I mean, he goes outside and does his business again. So, you know, he's getting into the routine, but it's not easy. Sometimes I feel like we need to train him, because it's not easy. But hey, I went to, God, that says, oh. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun, but I'm really excited that I have a dog. It's just, you know, it's a process, and I feel like I'm still getting used to having a dog here, but it's fun. So if you have dogs, let me know in the comments too, or in the chat. I would love to know. And what would be like your best advice in order for me to handle it? Because I feel like you probably need some training, and we're thinking of it, but I don't know, because it probably is expensive. It's gonna take I feel like it's gonna take a lot for him to understand what we're doing, because he's been 6 years doing anything, like nothing, no type of training, nothing. So I'm trying to get this dog in shape, you know. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is Netflix shows, because lately I don't have much to do or to watch, I guess. We were watching a show the other day, and we finished it. We started watching One Day at a Time. There's a new show. I mean, a new episode. No, season. There's a new season from One Day at a Time, and we finished it in like a weekend. So now we don't have anything to watch. And I decided to start watching another show. Like, it's not a new show. You're just rewatching it. It's called New Girl. And New Girl is so quirky, you guys. But I just love it so much. Okay. Let me see if I can do this, because goodness gracious. I have no pulse today. But I love New Girl. I feel like it's a lot, you know, it's very quirky and very nerdy. And I'm such a nerd, you guys. You gotta understand. I am a nerd. And I kind of like those shows. It's funny too. I mean, if you haven't watched it, Schmidt is one of our favorite characters in this show. Instead, you know, Jess is the principal, it's the main character, but Schmidt is like the boss. I love him so much, and we love him so much. So it's a really nice show to watch. So let me know if you have watched New Girl. I feel like it just makes me very nerdy, but I still love it. The other day, and I haven't told this to John because it's not important, when talking about nerds, the other day, I mean, on my job, sometimes men are like, you know, stupid, sorry, but they try to hit on me, and I hate when men hit on me. Like, I feel like it's just disrespectful because, hello, I'm not wearing a ring because of it, you know, I'm not wearing a ring because I want to. I am married, I'm happily married, and I hate men when they hit on me. But this man, one time, I mean, sometimes they're stupid, but there was one man here. I was telling him to put his card on the pin pad, and I told him to enter his pin, and he's like, I love that you said pin instead of pin number, because N means like the N on pin means number. So it's kind of redundant. And I was like, is he flirting on me? Because I thought that was a really nice way to flirt. I mean, I'm a nerd, so I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, huh, this guy knows his audience, I guess. It was just funny. I'm such a nerd. Okay, so I think I was able to do this when you guys. I think they look alike. Right. So what else? I was gonna talk about. Oh, I know. So today it's President's Day, so I was off because it's a holiday. And yesterday, surprisingly, John was off. He even went to work thinking he had to work, and then when he got there, they told him that no, that he was supposed to be off, so he came back, which is pretty nice because I was off, so I was able to enjoy my Sunday with him. And it was a really nice day. We did a lot of things. I did my nails, we went bike riding, we went to buy a helmet for him, like in West Palm. It's like almost an hour and a half away from home. And we went bike riding all the way there. And then after that, we went to this really nice tea bar. It's a cafe and tea bar. It's like an hour away from home. And I went there for the first time with one of my subscribers, Megan, and she was so awesome. She showed me, she taught me about this bubble tea. I've never heard about bubble tea, and I've never tried bubble tea in my life, and I thought it was pretty amazing. I really enjoyed that. So that was like back in November, if I'm not mistaken. I might have been, but I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to try it again, so we decided to stop by and try that boba tea because I've been craving it for so long, and I never go because first, it's far away, it's like an hour away, and second, I wanted to go with John, and like we never had like the time to go over there because it's so far. So I thought it was a really nice Sunday, and the highlight of my day was that I had this really nice boba tea. The place is called Mima's Cafe and Tea Bar, and I ordered a Mima's milk tea with boba in it, and it's so delicious. I'm obsessed. I mean, not obsessed, but I'm addicted to it because I actually went today again. I know I had it last night and it's so good, and I've been craving it for so long. I decided to go again and watch it. I mean, and have it. So I bought two. I bought one for myself and one for John. I actually wanted to buy three because I knew that once I got home and John had this tea, I was gonna crave his too. But I decided to hold myself and just buy two, one for him and one for me. It was delicious. And now I found a recipe though. I found it online because I feel like an hour, even though I love to drive, it was a really nice drive. I drive for like, I was really going slow, you know, taking my time, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the ride. But it took me like 2.5 hours to go and come back. And I think that's a lot. Like if I don't have the time, I just can't do that, you know? So I decided to find a recipe for the boba tea. Hopefully the recipe I found is good, but I have to try it. I have to buy the ingredients. So I'm thinking on buying the ingredients pretty soon and see if, you know, if it tastes good. But I'm really excited about that. So today all I did was I did my hair this morning, and what else did I do? Oh, I talked with my sister for like an hour or almost 2 hours. I talk with my sister a lot, so we chat all the time about stupid and random stuff. But, you know, we chat for a while. And then after that, I had lunch. And by the time I headed over to Mima's, it was already 2 o'clock. So when I came back, it was like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. So that was my day. And then here I am, you know, excited to be here on the live stream. So it was a really nice Monday. I don't know if you guys do a bunch of things like when it's a holiday. What do you do when it's a holiday? I mean, if you're off, because I know my sister is off. I mean, my sister works even though it is a holiday, but I don't. I get it off. So let me know if you work or if you have any plans for President's Day, or you know, what's your routine. And then what else? Oh, so I decided to do my nails this color. I don't know if you guys like it. I put like a poll on Instagram and not everyone liked it, and I understand. I wasn't too sure about the colors. I was looking more for a color. I don't know if you see my car, but I was looking something to match the color of my car, and I feel like instead of blue I should have gotten with a green glitter, but it is what it is. You know, I already decided this, but now that I look at it, it looks like Disney-like in terms of the Avatar. We've been into Avatar at Animal Kingdom. I feel it looks like that. It looks like Flight of Passage, the ride of Flight of Passage, or Avatar. I don't know. I'm a Disney girl, so I relate everything with Disney. But you know, it's growing on me. At the beginning, I really didn't like it, and I thought I made a mistake. But slowly but sure, it's growing on me. I decided to go to this place close to home because I usually went to do my nails at a salon that it's like 35 to 40 minutes away from home. It's a really nice place. The only bad thing is that they don't open on Sundays, and Sundays I'm always off, so the best day for me to do my nails is Sundays, because sometimes I need to do my nails and I work Saturday and I can't go there on Saturday. So I had to schedule it really badly in order to be on time to get my nails done. But now that I go to this other place, it's like 15 minutes away and they open on Sundays. So now I'm not stressed out about, oh my god, I have to plan it really well in order to do my nails. And they do a good job. I always get the dipping powder, but I like to do them really, really short because I type on the computer and it's kind of hard for me to have long nails. But how are you guys liking my makeup? It's a really simple glam makeup. All I did was my base, some bronzer, some highlight, and some blush. and then I contoured my eyes a little bit. And I feel like to glam it up, I just did like a tiny little, like a really tiny wing liner, and now I'm just putting some lashes. And I feel like that would glam it up so fast. I mean, how long have we been here? Like almost, well, a lot, 40 minutes. But, you know, if you're not talking too much and you're just like go, 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 you can do this in like 15-20 minutes and get it done. It's a really simple makeup. And it will make you look really glam without being, I mean, not really glam, but really simple glam look without taking too much or having too much makeup, or, you know. The good thing is that you don't need an eyeshadow palette for this, because you can use your bronzer to contour your eyes, and then just a really nice liner and really nice lashes and a really nice lipstick, and that's it. So what else? There's another thing that I wanted to mention today. Let's see. Oh, I just got remembered that is my 5-year work anniversary. I've been working at this company for 5 years, and I totally forgot today is my work anniversary. I mean, I've been so, not busy, but like, I don't think of those things, you know? I just work and keep it going, and I have a lot of fun, and I forget to celebrate it. But it's pretty nice. I mean, time flies, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna, you know, I didn't have any expectations when I moved to Florida, but knowing that I've been working in the same company for 5 years and then I'm building a life here, it's pretty exciting and mind-blowing. I don't know. Like, how long have you been living where you at right now? Like, are you a local? Have you always lived there? Did you move? Where did you move from? I would love to know, because it's just funny. I thought I was a stranger, like, I thought my case was very strange when I moved to the States, but then I look around me and there's so many people that they just move up, you know, they just start over, they need to move and just go, and they leave their family behind, they leave everything behind and start over. And when you think about it, we're not alone, and it's not like, it's pretty normal, you know? So it's pretty cool. I sometimes think I want to move to Puerto Rico again. I'm from Puerto Rico, but I don't know, I feel like slowly but surely I'm building a life around here, and I'm getting really used to it, and I'm liking it. I only wish I had like more friends around, because all I have is my husband and then my co-workers, which are pretty nice and cool, but it's not the same when I go to Puerto Rico and all my family is there and all my like longtime friends are there, and it's like easier to engage, and that's the only thing I kind of like don't like about it, but everything else I'm fine. I like the opportunity to work here. I like that I love what I do. And you know, I'm just growing here. The other day, well, not the other day, yesterday, when we were driving around with a motorcycle, I was looking around and I'm like, Florida, it is so pretty. Megan, I was so lonely in Florida too. I know, it's like, there's just not too many people your age, because I always blame it on the medium age in this place. There's not too many people, like younger people. I mean, there's some places where they are younger people, but not where I'm at right now. And then there's like not much to do here. So that's why I've decided to be a Disney fan instead. I think I did this right. But besides that, I like to live here, you know. I feel like Florida is completely beautiful. I love to drive through A1A because I believe it gives me that feeling of island. You know, I'm an island girl, and I lived not too close, but like 20 minutes close from the sea. And you know, in summer, all you want to do is go to the beach, or any time in the year, because Puerto Rico it's hot all the time, like all year round. You can go to the beach anytime you want. And you know, like, I don't know, it's like the island feel. You have to go to Puerto Rico to understand. But I love to go and drive through A1A because I believe it's it gives me that island vibe, and I don't feel like so far away from home. So yeah. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do to glam this up is use liquid lipstick. I'm not gonna use any lip liner with this color because this color is just fine and it's easier to apply. So yeah, I'm trying to still like find friends around. I mean, so far I have a bunch of acquaintances. Which is okay if you're like asking for questions. If you have something to build, for example, I remember I had a few acquaintances when I was playing volleyball, because I used to play sand volleyball a few years back, and I couldn't call them friends, but I called them acquaintances, and they helped me to find a person and a good realtor to buy my house. So it's always nice to have acquaintances that could help you on any situation that you're in, or like point you in the right direction if you're looking for something. But that's all I have. And so my sister, let's see, Megan. When I win the lottery, I'll buy a house in Florida. I miss the wildlife and kayaking. I think Simple Glam loves are classic. Yeah, Simple Glam was. That'll be cool. You know, I feel like if you move here, you'll get tired of me because I would always want to hang out with you. In my case, John says if he would. Hi, Lillian. John says that he wins the lottery. Oh, sorry. He would buy a house close to my family in Puerto Rico, just so we could go and visit them. Because my family is my family are my friends. I don't know if that makes sense, but like I only have one best friend, like a really good friend, which I met in school. But then after that, I feel like my best friends are my first cousin. You know? But yeah. See how simple it looks? I feel like it just looks glam. And it's not like too much. Whoa, that's not like popping. What the hell? I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. But you know, it looks like it took so much time, but it actually is just a little bit of liner, just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of bronzer on my eyes, a really nice bold lipstick, and you're good to go. Thank you, Lillian. So yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I'm building a life and I really like it. That's why I feel like having the dog would just get me more into like, this is my home, and driving around and like going around places, like local places, makes me feel like this is home now. It's pretty cool. Back to the Nebraska for my sister. I'm thinking Gulf Coast. I'm that way too. I moved back to Nebraska for my sisters and my parents here. Oh, thank you, Megan. Yeah, I know. I'm super close with my family. It's ridiculous sometimes. Like we have like WhatsApp messages and we chat. I chat with them all the time, like all the time. sometimes I don't look at my phone, and then when I go back, there's like 15-20 messages of all of us talking on our group chat. So we're really, really close, and I love that. That's the only thing that I miss. But you know, the other day we went to a crab house and we ate like really nice crab legs, and that was nice. It was a local restaurant, and it made me feel like, okay, this is home, you know, because sometimes when you move somewhere and you don't go out too much, you don't experience like what's out there, you still feel like a nomad in the house. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But lately, we are trying to go to other places instead of Disney. You just feel like this is home now, and you know, we're gonna live here forever, I guess. So we'll see. But anyways, any other questions? Do you have any questions on the makeup? Let me know. There's a few things that I wanted you to, you know, like if you wanted to share with me, then let me know. I can kind of recap of what I talked today. We talked about the Frozen 2 trailer. I don't know if you've seen it, but I thought it was amazing and like mind-blowing, and I can't wait for the movie to be released. We talked about the show that I've been watching. It's New Girl. I don't know if you watched New Girl on Netflix, but I stopped watching, or I finished one day at a time, and we didn't know like what to watch, and we restarted New Girl, which is pretty funny, quirky, and nerdy, and I'm a nerd, I'm sorry, but I am. And which I'm addicted to bubble tea. And I found a recipe. I'm glad that you love New Girl, because New Girl is so awesome. I love Schmidt. Schmidt is my favorite character. I know Jess is obviously the main character, so I love Jess, but Schmidt is like the character of that show. Like, he makes the show. What else? We talked about, oh, my nails. Do you like my nails? I know on Instagram not everyone liked my nails, but they are growing on me. And we talked about my 5-year work anniversary, which I totally forgot it's today, but today I've been working for 5 years at the company I'm working at. So if you guys want to watch the replay later and then put anything in the comments, I would love to hang out with you and chat more. But so far, I think that's what I have for today. I don't know if you guys want to add anything before I leave. I would love to hang out with you and talk about any other topic. Megan, so many good quotes from Schmitty. I know, like, we were just watching that show not even like 30 minutes ago, and we were watching his 29th birthday. I don't know if you can remember, because I know it's a long show and sometimes you can't remember all the episodes, but there was this show, or this episode, where Jess is celebrating Schmidt's 29th birthday, and he was like, 29? 29? Like, so nerdy. We were repeating that, like, just stupid. Leslie, I'm all for the nails. Nails! I know. I love my nails. I mean, I don't know, at some point I feel like I can't keep up with the maintenance. But I don't know, I found this good place like really close to home. It was like 30 minutes, like not even 20, 15 to 20 minutes away. And they open on Sunday, so now it's easier for me to get my nails done. And I feel like it just adds to my madness. I just finished doing my infill. I finally learned. I know I can't do them myself. How to do them myself. I can't do them myself. This is the dipping powder. What I do like about this product is that it lasts me for at least 3 to 4 weeks, so I don't have to, like, you know, always take care of them. Before that, I used to do gel, or like do it myself with gel, and they don't last a week because I'm such a savage. I'm always doing dishes. I'm always being so rough with my nails. I feel like this will like helps me with having them always so nice. And I actually do it for the channel because sometimes I try to show you a product, or I try to do a tutorial and all you see is my nails, and I dreaded every time my nails were so ugly. I mean, they're not ugly, it's just they weren't too appealing for a makeup channel, and I thought I had to do them. It's probably just in my head, you know. I am using Acrygel, Polygel. I don't think I've heard about, I've heard about just the normal gel polish, but I have to look that up. But yeah, I mean, if it wasn't because of this, I would probably never painted my nails, or like, you know how they chip? I know it takes so long. It takes so long for me to like take it off if they're chipped. But even at work, I feel like it just looks so much appealing and more professional when I have my nails done. I'm usually not, I've never like was that kind of girl when I was growing up. But after puberty hit me or something, when I was like a teenager and I was in probably high school, sort of like college, I started to like get into it. And then after I got married, I was like, girl, you know, you gotta you gotta take care of yourself. Always get your nails done. And I remember I would always do my nails and always be like really nice. I was really boring, so I would always do the French tip. And my sister's like, you're always doing the French tip. But you guys, I worked at a company where they were really strict, so you either had to do red nails, French tip, or like a really nice, like really light color. And I was so annoyed, so I always went with the French tip because I felt like it looked very, very nice. But now where I'm at, like they don't even care, so you can do any color, and I'm like, woo, let's do glitter, you know. Let's do whatever. Leslie, I love having my nails done, but it is expensive. That's what I've been trying like to think about. It's like, should I continue with this? Because sometimes I feel I can't afford it. But I don't know. I think once you get into the habit of doing it, you just have to keep going, you know. But this is a navy nail, and then I have like a really nice blue glitter. Let me see if I can you tell there? Can you tell it's navy? I think you can. And then on the sunlight, this navy has some like glitter specks, which I thought was really nice. And I was going for something closer to the color of my car, but I wasn't too successful. So I feel like they just look like Avatar colors. But you guys know. Thank you, Leslie. I know it took me a while. John, like I asked John, he's like he loves them too, but it took me a while because I thought at first I didn't select like a good color, but now they're growing on me. I feel like I like them too. Oh, are you guys following me on Instagram? My Instagram handle is Mariluz Makeup Corner. I've been trying to like post more clips there, sort of like a vlog, because it's kind of hard for me to show my full personality on a video, because I get sometimes so professional at showing something, and I get so serious I forget to show who I am like as a person, because I'm so concentrated on teaching. And I feel like live streams help me build, you know, that relationship with you guys in terms of showing you my personality. I mean, I'm not so special, but sometimes I'm quirky, and I don't know, I feel like I want to find people that are like me. But then on Instagram, it's easier for me to show that too. Leslie, love your makeup, right down my alley. Oh, thank you. I know, I feel like simple makeup is just like less is more sometimes. I feel like simple glam looks are nice. I'm thinking on doing this this look for one of my meetings. Is this too much for a meeting? I don't know. But sometimes I have like really nice business meetings, and I feel like I just go all crappy. Like I just put whatever I have, and like, or like whatever I find like pretty quickly. I just do my foundation, concealer, some mascara, and some like really nice lipstick, and then just keep it going. And then my boss always mentions that I have a makeup channel, and I'm like, it's like my makeup is not done well. People are gonna think like she has a makeup channel. What? So next time I'm thinking on like doing my makeup, like waking up a little earlier and do a little bit of liner, wing liner, and then probably less bold on the lip, like more like a nude lip, and show to the you know, go to the meeting that way. That's I just don't wear lashes, but hey, that is just boring me. You're not boring. I mean, I started to get into lashes now because sometimes I would do like a really nice eye look and I feel like something was missing. And then when I started doing lashes, like, oh wait, that looks nice. Like, looks a lot nicer. Megan, I thought about space when I saw your nails. Okay, I better put these girls to bed when they're joining me and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. But anyways, you're not boring, Leslie. I mean, I started doing lashes not even like a year ago, maybe a year and some months. But it's true what they said. Like, once you get into lashes, you feel like you're naked without lashes. Does that make sense? Like, you feel like then you need them. Although I wear lashes for Valentine's, and sometimes, like, I would look myself in the mirror and I would say, you know, they don't look bad, they don't look like extra, they don't look like, oh my gosh, what is she wearing? But I felt that way. You know, when you look outside, you don't look at yourself. Like, people are look at you, but you can't look at yourself. You got me. So I don't know, I felt like so weird. I felt like way over the top. But then when I looked at the mirror, I looked just fine. So I don't know. Anyways, where am I going to wear lashes to? The supermarket? Girl, I've seen it. I know sometimes you say that, but there's a lot of people who wear lashes on a regular basis. Like, I've seen them wear lashes for supermarket, for just running errands. So it's really up to you. Makeup has no rules and you do whatever you like to. I started wearing lashes because of the channel, so I get you. But yeah, these are really nice. These are the velour lashes. Which one is this one? Wispy Me Away, which I think are more natural looking, you know? When you look at them, they're not like they're not so big, you know, they're spacious and they're just wispy, and I think they look more natural. Like, when I look at myself in the camera, like on my viewfinder, they don't look too much, you know, they just look normal. But what else? Are you guys liking these live streams? Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna bore people away. They don't even care. I mean, not that you don't care, but you know, like I don't want to bore them. I don't want to waste their time. They probably have like better things to do. Yeah, the lashes do. I mean, sometimes I do a look and I don't wear lashes, and I look and then I look back and it's like, that would have looked so much better with some lashes. But this time I want the lashes to pop instead, so I thought like a really simple glam would be just the lashes and like not a big makeup look, or like, I mean, a big eye look. I missed last week. I was so mad. Aw, don't be mad. Don't be mad. I mean, I know you guys have so many things to do out there. Like, a live stream is one, it's not that important, and I understand that. But sometimes I feel like, should I keep doing this like every week? Or maybe like once a month? I mean, so far, once a week has been working fine. But sometimes I feel like you guys are gonna get tired of me at some point. So I've been thinking, like, should I cut it off like at least once a month and have like a really massive schedule and let you guys know that I'll be here once a month? I don't know. I keep going back and forth, you guys. I'm very bad at making decisions. I'd rather have someone to tell me what to do. It's so much easier. So what do you guys did today? I didn't do too much. Like I said, I did my hair, I talked with my sister, I had lunch, and then I went to this place to get a boba tea. And then by the time I got back, it was almost 5 o'clock, 4:30 to 5. John took the dog out. He is so cute, you guys, but we still haven't bonded yet because he's so hyper and full of energy. It's kind of hard to bond yet. But he's very cute. His face, I feel like his face is like Sad Sam. I think I don't know if I took a picture. I probably didn't. It was probably on my Instagram. But he had this face. Oh, here, I do have it. He had this face. He was we grounded him because he was marking. So we put him in the kennel for like a timeout, and he had this face. He was so sweet. I mean, he looked like Sad Sam. Do you remember Sad Sam? That's like from my time, like in the 80s, like 90s. Like, let's see. Oh my god, locked in with all these kids all day. We did play some board games and I did my name. Aww. I love board games. I keep insisting John to play some board games, but I guess we don't have time. Like, I have a really nice Monopoly board game for Zelda, and I think we've played it once. And I'm so into, what you call it, Clue. I love Clue. Clue is one of my favorites. And then there's well, it's a card game. It's not a board game, but I just like board games in general. Oh, do you guys? Okay. You guys know I'm a kid inside. I'm a kid at heart. So look what I have right next to me. Do you remember this game? Like, right? I didn't have this when I was a little kid, and now that I'm an adult, I have it. And then I built. They have like this It's like a pattern, and I decided to do the unicorn one. You guys are gonna think like I'm crazy, but I mean I am. So, but I thought it was so funny. Like, if you look at my house, you're probably gonna ask me like, how many kids do you have? And I'm gonna say, no, darling, I'm the kid here. Leslie, I just bought one called Don't Wake Up Daddy. I was having more fun than the kids. We have 3. You have 3 light brights? Apparently you can, did you know that you can download like patterns online? The ones that it brought are really cool, but I love the unicorn one. I have to do that. And then, I don't know. I haven't looked at online, but I think they have better ones over there. Yeah, like I know it brought like a boat one and really simple ones. The unicorn was my favorite, but I haven't heard about Don't Wake Up Daddy. I don't know. I feel like those times are never gonna come back. I mean, everyone's like so into their phones, including me, obviously, but you know. Like, do kids play with board games? Don't Wake Up Daddy. Is that like Operation or something? You have the latest light bright. It looks too. Mine are like 4 years old. I want to get perfection. Yes, I love perfection. I haven't played it in so long. And the one I had, I remember that I think it was in college, and I lost one of the pieces, or maybe it was my sister's and I played it, and we lost one of the pieces. Oh, this looks cool. That's pretty cool. Do you go to, I mean, I don't know if you go, but I love to go to Target, and I always go to the game section. And like, if you ever go to Target and you're looking for me, go to the fun, like the game section. You'll see me there because that's all I do. Like Jen and I stay there for hours, and we look at all of the Lego and we look at all of the board games, and we just like think about the past. Like, oh my gosh, I played this like a kid. Like when I was a kid, I played this type of board game, and yada yada. So one time, that's how we finally bought the light bright, because a long time ago, John went through the game session and he's like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen a light bright in so long, and I used to have this as a kid. And I was like, you're lucky because I never had a light bright when I was a little kid. I saw the commercials and the ads and I always wanted one, but we never got to get one. So another day we went there and John's like, look at the light bright is still there, like it's so beautiful. I used to have, he mentioned it again. And I said, babe, you deserved it. You worked so hard this week, just buy it for yourself. Oh my gosh. So John's like, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. So he picked up that box and put it in his cart, and we came home with a light bright. And that was a highlight of our Target shopping. But then we opened it and it needed batteries, and we didn't have batteries. So our next trip to Target was to find and get some batteries for the light bright. I think it was. Yeah. It was for New Year's. So I decided to open it up and do a message for Happy New Year. And then I remembered that I bought the batteries, so it was fun. Leslie, Don't Wake Up Daddy gives you the same anxiety motivation does, but it's definitely for kids. I know. I get anxiety, it's so funny. But when I'm playing something and I know that something's gonna happen, I was like, ugh. I get so dramatic. I mean, I never thought that I was dramatic, but I am kind of dramatic. And those kinds of games, I go overboard. I feel like I'm just gonna have a heart attack, and I'm just like, oh no. But I'm also like adrenaline junkie in some way, so I look for things to give me anxiety. Does that make sense? Just like, when you're going to the roller coaster and you go up high and it's gonna drop, and you're gonna feel that tingly sensation and you're gonna be just fine, but you're like, I'm not ready for this, oh my goodness. And I've done it like 10 times. But it's still like, oh, no, please don't drop me, I'm not ready. And then they drop you and you're fine. But I will still go next time, I don't care. I just look for the anxiety feeling. Nazi, how was your Valentine's? I know I'm all in. So it was nice. We went to, we had plans for the Tutto Italia restaurant, and that's like a really nice Italy restaurant, like Italian restaurant on the Italy Pavilion at Epcot. I don't know if you've heard of it. We've been there a few times and we had reservations for it. But then the Sunday before, I decided that we should do like something more with it, because we had vacation time to do something special, and even though Tutto Italia is a really special restaurant, we've been there before, so I wanted to do something completely different. So I decided to try my luck and look for reservations at the Cinderella's Royal Table, which is a restaurant right on top of the castle on Magic Kingdom. And we found a spot. So I was super excited. I thought it was a really nice present or surprise for John. I also paid for it, and I probably couldn't afford it, but I still did. And we went there. It was at 11:30, but we were there late, so we got there like maybe 12:10. I don't know, I can't remember well. But it was a really nice restaurant. We've never been there, so I was a little anxious to meet all the princesses, because you eat with the princesses. So I met Cinderella. She's the first one, like right before you even go to the dinner table. They like set you up with Cinderella and Prince, and they like tell you like take a picture with her and everything, and that was beautiful. I was like a little kid, you guys. I've never been that kind of girl that like has always been looking up to princesses and everything like that. But once I moved to the States and Florida, and John got me into this Disney habit, like now I'm in love with all the princesses. So we had dinner, I mean lunch, and during our our lunch, all the princesses, not all the princesses, but many princesses were came to our table, and we talked with them and we took pictures, and it was so nice. It was totally dreamy. Like John and I were in a cloud, like so in a cloud. We didn't know how to go down. Like it was, we didn't want to go, we didn't want to leave because it was so nice, and I got a little anxious. I was just like a little kid. Every time I saw a princess, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, she's coming, oh my god. I gotta take a picture, do I look good? Get your phone ready. I was so excited, and I met Aurora, I met Jasmine, I met Snow White. I can't remember well, but I know I met Ariel. Ariel was my favorite one of all of them that I saw and took a picture with. Ariel was my favorite because she was like, she did a really nice how do you say that, like a role, like she was spot on, like on the dialogue and on her voice and the way she presented herself. She was so nice, and that was our favorite so far, like by far. I mean, she was cool. And then what else? Jasmine was pretty cool with John too, and they were all nice. I mean, I feel like we bought an experience instead of buying food. Does that make sense? But oh, and then you know how you can't drink on Magic Kingdom because they don't have like alcoholic beverages. I think that's the only place they do alcohol, because they had a really nice, like John had wine, and we were like, when in Rome, and had something to drink. But it was really, really nice, and they gave me a wand, and they gave John a sword, and they were always calling us like, hi royal, and hi prince, and hi princess, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I was probably like acting too much, like I was probably over the top, and they could tell it was my first time, but I really enjoyed it. Let's see, I give it to the girls and boys that play the characters. I know, they're so good. I mean, they were all good, and oh my gosh, their makeup was on point, and they're so skinny, you guys. That's the only thing that was like, oh my gosh, is this girl gonna die? Because when you hug them to take a picture, like I could wrap them around one of my arms. But they're so beautiful, and oh my gosh, and their characters are very well. By the way, on February 15th, it was like our 5th year like Disney anniversary, because John, 5 years ago, John took me for the first time on February 15th to Magic Kingdom, actually. So I thought that was a really nice surprise, and celebration, not for Valentine's, but also for going to Disney. But let me see if I can find it. I think. Okay, so I have some pictures on my phone, because almost all the pictures John has them on his phone or they're on the Disney app, but I managed to have this one here. This is me with Ariel, and she was so pretty. Oh my goodness, and so photogenic. Like, I wish I was as photogenic as her, because oh my gosh. And then Jasmine was a good one too. Let's see. I wish I thought this through so I could show you like really nice on the computer. But this was me with Jasmine. I know my bow is so big. That's like the Disney ear. And obviously I went on my Spirit jersey. This is the Millennial Pink Spirit jersey, because I thought it would match with Valentine's. And also with my red lipstick. Oh, and then I decided to surprise my sister, because I asked my sister what was her favorite princess, and she didn't have one, but she told me that she likes Vanellope as a character. Bestie, you look so beautiful and happy. I was so happy, like, oh my god. You guys, and I'm not like, this is me, I'm not trying to like flex or anything. I feel like this was just like an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do this because I feel like it's a lot, you know. What else? Oh, then, so my sister told me that she doesn't have a like a favorite princess, but she loves Vanellope's character from Wreck-It Ralph, and I wanted to surprise her because February 14th is her birthday. So I wanted to take a picture with her and probably ask her to say happy birthday for my son Mari, or like a really nice detailed video for her birthday. But we found her. She was at Epcot actually, and she doesn't talk. So what I did is like I took a picture of her. I took a selfie, like, well, not a selfie, but this is like a picture of her, and I sent that to my sister. But we also took a selfie, and we decided to write happy birthday to Mari. So this is what I sent to her. It looks so nice, you guys. And my sister was like, best birthday present ever, because it looks like we are hanging out and telling my sister happy birthday for her. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the girl who takes pictures, she took a few nice pictures of us like hanging out. So I thought that was pretty cool too. So this is me trying to take that selfie with her. And the girl who takes the pictures took this for us. And then there's another one. This one, I was like playing with Wreck-It Ralph. I thought those pictures were the prettiest, because on other ones I'm like, not the best. For example, this one. They look at me here. I look crazy. You know? But they're pretty cool. And then what else did I do? Oh, and then my favorite, okay, so this is me with Cinderella. This is at the Royals, at Cinderella's royal table. This is like the first picture they take us before we go to dinner, or like lunch in this case. And then what else did I do? But my favorite picture is this one. And I was telling everyone like at the beginning of the video, this is me at Magic Kingdom on, I think it's Fantasyland. And there's like a really nice picture place where, you know, for like the movie Tangled and Rapunzel. I don't know if you watched Tangled, but they have these really nice lanterns, and they like put them in the air. So you take a picture like that, and I thought that was so magical and romantic. Of all the pictures, I'm sorry, but of all the pictures with the princesses and Vanellope and everything, which I thought were beautiful, that is my favorite, like my top favorite, because it was just John and I, and it just represents our love, and oh my gosh. It was very corny, I know, but I just loved it so much. And I posted it on Instagram, so I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. You would have seen it there. But it was so nice. I mean, I was really happy. I'm glad we took that, you know, those few days to hang out and, you know, take time for ourselves, because it's been so long. You know, sometimes you're so caught up on life and, you know, vacation time, and sometimes our vacations are not for us. It's like just to visit family around, or have family visit us and hang out with people and do all these things, and then kind of we forget to take some time just for us. And I thought that was pretty nice. Let's see, hang it up in the, I know, I should do that. Oh my god, that's a great idea. Hang it up on the living room. Let me just put like a note to self. Hang this picture on the living room. I've been trying to hang up pictures. I told John, like, I went to our closet because I have so many like pictures and stuff, and you guys know I haven't decorated my house, and I'm like on the process of decorating. So I took some pictures that I had framed already, and I took them out of the closet, and I feel like I've already had a place to set some of them. So I told John, like, when you get some time, I want this picture hanged right in this place. And then I told him, like, gave him some instructions, and he's like, yes, boss. So I'm getting there. I think this is a really amazing idea, and I think I'm gonna add that to my list. So thank you, Leslie. It's such a beautiful picture. What did you do? I really wanted to know, what did you guys do, because even though I really had a really great time for Valentine's and I enjoyed every single little minute, it's not like my norm. Like usually we don't do much, you know, we just stayed home, probably do like a nice dinner. And I kind of want to know what you guys did. Doesn't matter if you did something big or not, I really want to know. Because probably that's what we're gonna do next year. You know, just stay home, relax, probably watch our favorite Netflix show, maybe eat some pizza and call it a day. John is not that kind of boy that would like bring me flowers and chocolate, because he's just not that way, and he knows I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not that kind of girl that expects flowers and chocolates, because I feel like chocolates are gonna make me look, I mean, chocolates are not healthy, first of all, even though I love them, and the flowers are gonna die at some point. So I'm so bad with watering and taking care of them. They're gonna die so fast. So I always tell John, don't just waste your money. You know, don't waste your money. And we're okay with it. So I really want to know what you guys did. Let's see, take kids to school, had 2 appointments, was running late for after school pickup. Came home to realize I forgot to put the chicken out, so I could oh no! Well, it sounds like a really busy day. I know, I hate when I have to like, every time, like the other day we went, I don't like grocery shopping because I'm so bad with groceries. And even though I do grocery shopping, then I want to still buy food out. Like I want to order some takeout because I'm so bad at taking like the meat out to defrost during the day. It's just so bad. I told John, like, we can't do this all the time. We can't like spend $500 in groceries and then start taking out. It's one or the other. We can't do both because we can't afford it, you know. So then he's like, but it's just, we're just so tired. And I said, well, if we're tired and we know we can't come home and you'll think about dinner before, then we just have to take takeout and don't do groceries at all. But you know, sometimes you do want to eat healthy, and it's a whole, you know, like a cycle. It's not a healthy cycle, but it's just a cycle. Did your kids did anything for Valentine's? I mean, did you help them prepare some cards or anything like that? I remember when I was little, my mom would help me buy like the box of cards. Most of the times they were like Sad Sam and honey themed, and I would always like write them, put a little lollipop. Do you remember that time in Puerto Rico? Let's see, I hate cooking, so having to figure out in a rush what to cook is so damn frustrating. It's, even if I like cooking, so it's not because you hate cooking. Like overall, it is a pain and it's so frustrating to figure out what you're gonna cook. And I love cooking, so it's just hard, you know. But do you remember when you were little? I remember my mom did that. Like we would go to maybe Walmart or Kmart and buy the box of like Valentine's cards, and then set it up with a little lollipop and give it to our friends. I prepare them each a candy bag with some stickers in. See? Oh, I feel like that period of your life is so nice. I would think too, and it's so cool. I really like that. It must have looked so cute. Anyways, I realized what time is it. I think I'm just gonna go home. I mean, I'm gonna go to bed. I have to take this off and watch a little bit of New Girl. John is actually sleepy because he's drowsy. He got some allergies today. He said it's 13. I'm waiting for the day she comes home with gifts. That's the only thing. That period, huh? Like, does she want to, or you're just getting melancholy because whatever it is, because you don't want that to happen? I feel like liking a guy when you're little, it's just so fun. A little frustrating, I guess, because you know you're just learning, but I don't know. I feel like that's a really nice time. She's scared. Aww. Aww. I have to ask my mom if she was scared of me falling in love or something. Who knows? I mean, I think parents don't tell their kids and they don't realize like what we put them through. I guess until we have kids. I gotta ask her. But don't be scared, you know, I mean, I guess it'll be normal. It's a normal process for both of you, either for you as a parent and for her as a girl. And this will pass. But anyways, thank you guys like for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time and chatting out and chatting with me and enjoying your time with me, and you know what I'm trying to say, hanging out. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. Actually, don't forget that I will. Oh, wait for your turn. I think I'm gonna be 40 when this happens. But yeah, have a great night. Thank you so much. Don't remember that I will post next Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And I will see you back here on Monday night. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, love you.